All right, welcome back. We're going to call this the ALG 6-second mount revisited. I've been shooting this gun a little bit, kind of pulled it out of storage just to mess with it as the year comes to an end. I figured you guys would like a update and just some more information about how this gun's shooting for me. So overall, what goes into this build. So there's a Glock 22 with the RTF texture on it as the base gun. All the internals are stock. I got a slightly extended factory magazine release and slide release, but again, Glock factory parts. I have a KKM barrel and comp, and then we have the ALG magwell, the grip force adapter, and of course we have the ALG 6-second mount. Got my Surefire X300B, and then I have an Aimpoint T2 on this. So on that note, I started off this kind of revisiting with a Aimpoint H1, which promptly died within the first 150 rounds. So that's currently at Aimpoint for repairs, and I think this optic is also going to meet the same fate if I keep shooting it on this gun. These guns are very cool, but overall I think this mount and shooting 40 cal really puts a lot of stress on the Aimpoint, especially over on the rheostat. Like this knob here, the way it's set up, it's just not meant to take like the 5,000 Gs that this gun produces. I'm using the Glock Flat Dark Earth magazines for the 40. These have worked pretty well. Some of them I went and replaced the magazine springs. I put like a little extra power spring in there, but really I'm not seeing a big function difference between the extra power and the standard spring. I'm shooting Spear Lawman. This is their 180 grain TMJ. And if you look at the profile of 40 cal, it's very flat up top. So that makes this significantly more sensitive than a 9mm. So one of the things that I realized shooting this gun is that I could not have my big paddle mag release because my support hand would come and press on the paddle a little bit, and that would be just enough to move the magazine in the gun, and that would cause a malfunction. So not good there, and that's an issue I've never had with the 9mm gun. For holsters, I have the old Raven holster. This is a a massive boogie board sized holster, but it works very well. The gun fits in very snugly. It does a really good job of doing what it has to do, and then I use a little piece of bungee cord to come up from the platform. That's kind of what is my secondary retention for this. Accuracy is very good. I've always been surprised at how accurate the KKM barrel in 40 is. For whatever reason, I feel like I shoot a 40 cal Glock more accurately than a 9mm Glock. I'm sure some of that is like a mental thing, but I do think that there's some magic between the 180 grain and the twist rate in this barrel. Whatever it is, very, very accurate gun overall. Some more things to think about. The 40 was an idea whose time kind of came and went, and we'll see in slow-mo, this gun produces significantly more felt recoil, significantly more muzzle rise than any 9mm gun. Like this is a challenging caliber to shoot, it's a challenging pistol to shoot, even with a comp, even with the mount, all that kind of stuff going on. Where we've gotten with 9mm service pistols is really kind of like the pinnacle, I think, of handguns. You think about 9mm, there's always going to be a caliber debate, but a bunch of Germans who were doing war a lot designed 9mm and stuck with 9mm for 100 years. So it probably isn't the worst bullet ever developed. If you see one of these mounts and it's a good deal, I think it's a cool piece of history to have. It's fun to take out and kind of see what things were like. But if you want something practical, something that shoots really, really well, this is not the setup in the year 2023 and forward. 6-second mount, very cool, a little bit antiquated, but I'm going to shoot some more matches with it, and you guys will see those as well. Thanks.